Hello, I'm David Goosey, one of the authors of Law for Social Workers. This is a short talk about information sharing. The appropriate sharing of information about service users can have a real impact on whether they're protected from significant or serious harm. Serious case reviews and other inquiries going back decades have nearly always generated recommendations designed to improve communication between professionals. On the other hand, sharing information outside of the context of when service users are at risk of significant or serious harm needs to be done with the consent of those people to whom the information relates. We might assume that most people, you and I included, are cautious about who has access to information about ourselves. We're likely to guard our information and would only want other people to use our information when it is necessary to do so. Our service users are no different. And as social workers, we have a moral duty to protect personal information about service users as we'd want information held about ourselves to be protected. Safeguarding confidentiality is an important fundamental principle if we are to maintain respect for our profession. Service users have a right to expect that information held about them will be held confidentially. This forms part of the trust service users should expect from social work services, form an important ingredient in the help offered by those services. When we do share information, this should normally be done with the consent of the service user, unless we have cause to believe that a child is at risk of significant harm or an adult is at risk of serious harm. In these circumstances, social workers have a legitimate public interest defence to break confidentiality. You should note that it is normally insufficient to break confidentiality when a child or adult is at risk of harm. Significant or serious harm should be a real possibility. The following principles are important when considering whether to share information or request other people provide us with information about service users. Is the information necessary and proportionate? Any information shared must be proportionate to the need and level of risk. Is the information you are sharing relevant for the purpose for which it is being shared? Only information that is relevant for the purposes should be shared with those who need it. And is the information you are sharing adequate for the purpose? Is the information being shared accurate and up to date? Be careful to distinguish fact from opinion. Is the information being shared in a timely manner? This is particularly important in emergency situations. Is the information you hold kept securely and shared securely? Finally, you should record what information has been shared and why you've shared it. If you decided not to share information, you should record the reasons for not doing so. The government advice booklet on sharing information includes an easy-to-use flowchart. Familiarise yourself with it. It is a helpful guide.